Welcome back to the Progression Podcast. It's your host, 007. Like I said, the Progression Podcast is your host, 007, man. And I'm so glad to be back with you. It's been a great year, great day, great week, great month, great hour, because I'm alive and I'm well, man. And man, things are going real good in my life. And I praise him even if things are going bad, because I know one thing: God is going to get the glory. Now, like I said, the Progression Podcast, man, we speak liberation, education, and elevation. I was liberated from street life, educated in a prison system, and I was elevated once I gave my life to Jesus Christ. Hey, I got a real tough show to talk to you about today. And I got to get right into it. I can't, do all the soliloquies and tell you, oh, this one is going to be, oh, yeah, it is, though, but it's going to be one of those ones. And I know I say that every time, but hey, it's going to be one of them ones. So, like I say, I always start off my thing with, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, and behold, all things are brand new. 2 Corinthians 5:17. If anyone, that means everybody, you, him, her, them, they, all them, they're a new creature, a new creation. Old things are passed away. What I did in the past is gone, and behold, all things are brand new. I'm a brand new man. Man, shout out to everybody that been listening, man, keeping me, afloat. So look, the name of this, and this is one of them chastising ones, it's called "We're Worried About the Wrong Thing." We're worried about the wrong thing. Hey, man, this is so, I'm telling you, I got to get into this. We are worried about the wrong thing. Look, I want to go into 1 Thessalonians 4:11-12. Now, in this verse, Paul is talking to the people of Thessalonica, Thessalonica, however you say it. But Paul is teaching, this is one of his books in the New Testament, the Apostle Paul, right? And he gives them instructions and all these kind of things. And this is one of the instructions is like a passed over of what he was saying from verse 10. And it says, and to make your ambition to lead a quiet life. Make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. You should mind your own business and work with your hands, just as we told you. 12, so that your life may win the respect of outsiders, and so that you will not be dependent on anybody, right? The first thing I want to talk about is business. Mind your business. Now, we hear that all the time. Hey, you need to mind your business. Mind your business. But you know what? I can go deeper into that mind your business thing. You know what my business is? My business is, this house is my business. This house is my business. You might not look at it like that. You are a business. This house is the business, right? I'm the CEO, the chief executive officer of this business. I'm the CEO. Hey, my wife is the COO, the chief operating officer. Now, I'm not one of those dudes that's like, she gonna do what I tell her to do and everything else. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you, I'm the CEO. I run the whole thing. But without the chief operating officer making things happen, man, I'll be lost. And I'm telling you the real. Like I say, decisions made for this business is my house. I'm the CEO. My board of directors is me and Tasha. The decisions made for this business are discussed between the CEO and the COO, and that's how we make decisions, right? Like I always say, a marriage is like something like this. like a train. You have the engineer, which is driving the train. I'm the engineer. But you have the conductor. The conductor is the one that tells us where we can go, how far we can go. Do we have warrants to get through these tracks or whatever? So we both need each other, right? So what I'm telling you about that is mind your own business. This is my business, so I mind my business. I don't stay in what other people are doing and have an opinion about another person's house. I might see it, but I don't have an opinion about it because I have my own problems to deal with. I have my own things, my own quirks, my own downfalls to deal with. Matter of fact, I want to really get into something because this has been one of those weeks, man, where we heard the downfalls of a few people, right? So you got people like Shannon Sharp. He's got the SA allegations, that he was choking some girl or something uh, that he was messing with, right? You got who else? Oh, you got what's his name? The turkey leg hood guy, Lynn Price. You got him. They got him for arson. He's accused, of arson, right? You got in the headline, Shadur Sanders in the headline. Oh, they didn't pick him first. Oh, they didn't pick him second. But I heard he got picked in the third round, for the Cleveland Browns. But a lot of that stuff is not your business. That stuff ain't really got nothing to do with you. Hey man, let me tell you something. I seen online people was talking about Lynn and they was like, uh, he shouldn't have been doing this or yeah, the ostrich was this and the turkey leg hood and this and that. They was like preying on this man's downfall, right? When I saw the headlines, I prayed for that guy. I was like, man, you know what? Don't nobody, man. Jail, prison is something, man. Y'all don't know. I've been there. Prison is something, and it's not a place that you should wish on nobody, man. Prison is not a place you should wish on nobody. You need to mind your business, and your business is you. Your business, and we look at a business as saying like McDonald's is a business, Burger King is a business, all that. But that's right. But they thrive and they try to get money and they try to do things to build this business up to be successful. Me, I'm a business. My house is a business. I do certain things, make certain decisions to build this house up to be successful. And I can't do that worried about somebody else's life. They talking about Shannon Sharp. I seen some people, oh, Shannon Sharp, yeah, that's what you get. Hey man, what I want to tell you, when you do that, I want you to realize something. Realize that everybody get a turn. Everybody gets a turn. There will come a day that all your hidden parts will be exposed. I need you to keep that same energy to crucify yourself the way you crucify other people. And I think it's because now you see these people in the spotlight. So I guess you see them a lot, but it's a lot of things that's happening in your own family that you going through that you playing the blind eye. You don't even know these people. You don't even know Shannon Sharp. You don't even know Lynn. You don't even know these people, but you got an opinion about them. You need to mind your business, and your business is you. Everybody gets a turn. That's on the good side and the bad side. Like in success, if you work hard enough and you do the things that you're supposed to do, you're going to get your turn. I know it's like, you're looking at it like, man, I've been working so hard, and I'll never get my turn. I'll never get my opportunity. Let me tell you something. Just prepare. Be prepared for your opportunity. It's better to be prepared for the opportunity and not have one than have an opportunity and not be prepared because you'll look crazy. But everybody gets a turn. Now, I went to prison. People looked at me crazy. They was like, "Oh man, you was rapping for this dude, and you was rapping for the company. You was flying here doing all this, but you was robbing and you was stealing and you was doing all this kind of you was doing all kind of stuff." That's right. I was baptized in public. I Everybody seeing what was going on. Everybody seeing my calamity. Some people laughed at that calamity. Some people prayed for me. Some people was glad that it happened. And I pray for you right now. But understand, right now, this day, I'm glad that it happened. Like my boy Richard say, I wasn't arrested, I was rescued. I say that a lot on my podcast because that's in my mental Rolodex for my boy Richard. I wasn't arrested, I was rescued. But let me tell you something. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's something that we used to say back in the days. That's an old school saying, but it comes from, an old cartoon, right? On the old cartoon, it's like Wile E. Coyote and Bugs Bunny, he's trying to shoot at Bugs Bunny, and Bugs Bunny is always getting away from him, right? And so one day, Bugs Bunny winds up with the gun, and then not Wile E. Coyote, that's not his name. I forget his name, Yosemite Sam, whatever his name was. But he had the gun on him, and he was scared. I remember in Roots, man, at the end, very end of Roots, that's one of my favorite movies. Chicken George, they dissolve they get a plan together, and they've got to leave the plantation, escape the plantation, right? And so Chicken George, they get out and they get the guy on the tree and they about to whoop him. You know what I'm saying? He got the whip, and the Caucasian guy is tied to the tree, and he been whooping this black dude, which is Chicken George's son. He been whooping him, a whole bunch, treating him like dirt. But then when he's tied up, he say, please, please, because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. But in these situations that you see, my boy, all of the fallen people going through, you know what I'm saying? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Learn. Don't laugh. Learn. See, because if you laugh, see, you got to understand, I learned not to laugh at someone else's calamity because I know the tables could turn in a minute. I could be in the same situation like that in a minute. So when I say mind your business, I'm talking about, man, take your mouth off of people that you don't know they struggle. You don't know what they went through to get to that point. I talked to my friend one time, and he's a good friend, and we debate a lot. And he was talking about homeless people. And he was like, he put them all in one bunch. He painted with a big brush. And he was like, yeah, them homeless people, they knew better. They shouldn't have been out there. Woo, woo, woo. And I say, everybody's story is different. You don't know how this person got there. You don't know how this person got there. Right? It's not all the time they didn't listen. Or I remember when we were doing the homeless ministry, giving food downtown, and the story that came was one woman, she had some kids and she was living with her husband. Her husband was the breadwinner of the family. He was a truck driver. She stayed home and she was caring for the kids while he was out paying the bills, doing what he do. But he had went to another city and started messing with another woman. When he started messing with that other woman, he sent divorce papers to say, hey, I'm divorcing you. Man, the lady they had like a $1,500 mortgage. She just couldn't pay it. Before you know it, she found herself in a shelter. Before you know it, she found herself under that bridge over there, the Pierce elevator. And everybody has a different story. Don't laugh, learn. Don't laugh at someone else's calamity because you soon could be in that same thing, man. My last thoughts, man. I want to thank y'all for having me, man. This has been a great experience. Like, man, this mind your business thing has been something that's been deep in my heart. I wrote this up and I studied the Thessalonians verse for about 2 weeks. And man, and I've been really waiting to do this show. But I wanted to end this with this. This is the last thoughts. What we do, we search for peace, but our actions invite chaos. We search for peace, but our actions invite chaos. Look, drama at this age is embarrassing. Drama at this age is embarrassing. I don't want to be in no drama, all that stuff. We talking about, being downtrodden, being this and being, man, hey, man, he talking about him, man. We talking about that. I don't even want to be in that no more. Right? What I want to tell you is this our actions invite chaos. I'm gonna tell you how I say it. Because this show comes from mind your business, comes from people, pointing the finger at other people. This is diabolical work. People that be posting about, celebrities or, people that be posting about LeBron James, who got millions and millions of dollars, posting about him, talking, all crazy to the man or Jay-Z, whoever it is. Why you barely paying your light bill? Why you barely paying your car note? When your kids around here acting crazy, this diabolical work, man. This is crazy work. You doing all that. But let me tell you something, man. It's too many ants telling bees how to make honey. I'm gonna say that again. It's too many ants that trying to tell bees how to make honey. Putting a light on my flaws won't hide yours. Putting a light on my flaws will not hide yours. Hey, man, most of the time I tell people, hey, when you do that, when you turn on the light and try to illuminate the whole room, you in that room too. You in that room, we can see yours too. Because everybody get a turn. Everybody get a turn. Stop worrying about this person and that person and creating drama. Like I said, this is my last thoughts. My last thoughts were we're searching. We're searching for peace, but our actions invite chaos. I talk to my homeboy all the time, Gifted, right? And I see him going back and forth sometime with people on a post. He might post something and somebody doesn't like it. And so he tries to explain what he was meaning. And hey, man, a person ain't trying to hear. When they're dedicated on not understanding, you're not going to make them understand. So I've gotten to the point is I'm not explaining nothing no more. If you take it and run with it and think it's something, go ahead. You can go ahead. See, I don't worry about what it look like. See, some people be worried about what it look like or what what the neighbors gonna say, I'm not worried about that, man. I done turned half 100. You're an ant trying to tell me a bee how to make honey. You're trying to tell me about how to do something. You're trying to type on your phone, make a meme and stuff, and tell Donovan Mitchell that he don't know what he doing, or a basketball player. Like, it trips me out sometimes, man. And I see the commentators, and I'm like, when I see commentators on NBA shows that never played basketball, never played professional basketball, never played professional football, call people scrubs and he can't play worth of nothing. Dude, you are ant. Hey, man, stop it. Stop it, man. Man, you need to chill out, man. Hey, you inviting the chaos because, hey, man, your opinion really don't mean nothing. Now, right now, we have this shock value that people like. We don't even have scripted shows no more. We have these what they call reality TV, where they turn on the camera and they just say, action, act a fool. Just act a fool, fight. And then they go into so many restaurants, man. Everybody should be fat because, man, there's so many restaurants they go to on these things, right? But like I say, we searching for peace, but our actions invite chaos. Stop worrying about what it looks like. Stop worrying about Shador Sanders if he didn't get picked. That man got millions of dollars. Stop worrying about Shannon Sharp. Hey, man, if you're trying to get ratings, just say that. Stop worrying about Lynn. Did he set the place? Did he arson on? Stop worrying about that. What you got going on? Just worry about yourself. I'm gonna go back over what I was talking about, man. The name of this show is called "We're Worried About the Wrong Thing." And the Apostle Paul, man, in Thessalonians 4:11-12, he says, and to make it your ambition. I'm gonna take the and two out of there. Make it your ambition to lead a quiet life. I love my life because, man, it done got quiet since I stopped doing a lot of shows and I stopped doing a lot of appearances. And man, my life is so quiet and I love it. You should mind your own business and work with your hands, just as we told you, so that your life, your daily life, may win the respect of outsiders outside. And so that you won't be dependent on anybody. Mind your business. This house is my business. I'm the CEO. My wife is the CEO, the chief operating officer. Y'all didn't understand that when I said it. Remember, everybody gets a turn. Stop thinking about you. It ain't gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun. And don't laugh. Learn. Like I say, don't laugh, learn. And I want to tell you one thing. When I say don't laugh, learn, a lot of us stick our nose in stuff that we don't have no business sticking it in. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If Shador Sanders does not get drafted in the first round and you go crazy, you still got to wake up and go to work in the morning. If your favorite football team doesn't win the Super Bowl, guess what? You still got to clean up your room. It's real simple. You still got to do these things. So, man, like I say, mind your business, and your business is you. You are your business, and you're looking for your business to be successful. So you got to put it all into your business. Man, I want to thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all, everybody. People on the streets Damien was doing, and man, it was real nice, man. It was a community event he held in Fifth Ward, and I went out there, man. It was real cool. You had a lot of vendors out there, a lot of people was out there, and man, shout out to my man, Walker, D Walker, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real out there in the field, man. We need people like that, man. For real, for real. Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Mind your business. Don't be worried about the wrong thing and do the right thing. Fifth Ward 007, I'm out. Peace.